Hello, my name's Sarah Neal and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I wanted to create a video for you giving you details of the products that are retiring from the 2023-2024 annual catalogue. It's always a little tricky looking through that list to figure out what's retiring, what's staying, and what's carrying over. So I've got a visual for you. I've gone through my catalogue, marked off those items that are retiring, and some are heavily discounted, up to 60%. Now, items that are discounted will be going on sale in the last chance list on April the 9th and will carry through until April the 30th or until sold out. Some of those items I can guarantee you will be going pretty quickly. I would definitely suggest that if there's items that are retiring and that they're on your must-have list, for example, very vanilla thick cardstock, very vanilla envelope, vellum, those are retiring products. They won't be going on sale, but they will probably sell out quite quickly because those are favorites for some people. Also, think about looking at your ink colors. We have a collection of ink colors that are going to be retiring. Do you have the ink refills? If you don't, definitely get those on your list and maybe stock up on some of the cardstock if those are your favorites. You'll see there's a few items as well that are going to be increasing in prices. If you have the opportunity, I would definitely suggest that you purchase those before they increase in price too. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Sarah@projectstamp.com. Now let's take a look at the catalog. So let's run through the contents of the catalog and see what we're looking at as far as retiring list is concerned. So this is what Stampin' Up produces. It's called a last chance products. And the last chance products, you'll find some items heavily discounted up to 60% off. And the sale is from April the 9th through until the 30th or until product is sold out. What I would recommend at this point is if there are items in the catalog that are retiring and are not discounted, that you buy them as soon as possible so that you know that you've got them. If you are planning on getting items that are going to be discounted, then I would shop early on the 9th. A couple of items that are retiring, which some people find is a real staple, very vanilla thick cardstock and very vanilla envelopes, and the note cards and envelopes, as well as vellum. So if those are things that you use and are staple to you, I would suggest you order those as soon as you can. All right, let's scoot over my catalog here and start going through. So what I did is I pulled out those lists and then I started marking up my catalog to see what's retired. So the Bright and Beautiful Sweet Collection is retiring. The paper is carrying over, but these items are gone as well as the vellum. Actually, it's not vellum, it's window sheets. Then we have the Carousel of Horses, Circle of Sayings. Now this punch is going to be carrying over and going on to the online catalog. So often when the products have been in here as a bundle, if they carry over, they're no longer available as a bundle. They will be broken up individually, so you won't be able to do the savings. So if there's something that's carrying over that's a bundle, I would suggest you order it as well before we get to the new catalog. So these two items here are retiring as well as the dies. Then we've got the Swedish Cherries. This was definitely a favorite of mine, and that comes with a punch. There's a punch that goes with it too. This I really love too. Great branches and little flowers and details here. So that's the seasonal branches is retiring. We have Dainty Delight. That also has a coordinating die set. This is going. I haven't got information on this. Maybe this is going online. Handmade Hugs, that's retiring. Nature's Prints, I use that a lot. Great set with this as well for the dies. Lighting the Way, that's the one that has the lovely lantern. Color and Contour, this is retiring. Sending Smiles, this is a staple for me, this one, with the great sentiments. Daisy, the Pansy Patch, sorry, should I say, and there's dies that go with this too. And Super Cool, here you go. This stamp set here is actually retiring, and there's a savings of $10, so that's a 50% off item. The So Refreshing stamp set and dies are retiring. You can see there's a lot retiring. Then the shopping suite, this collection is going to be retiring with the designer series paper, the stamp set and the dies. Love this one. I've used this one quite a bit too. One of my favorites, this Sweet Citrus. There's a 20% saving on the stamp set, so it's being reduced to $18.40. If you haven't got this, then I highly recommend it. Love big stamp sets. Those are always fun. So Good Feelings is going. This one here, the sentiment set is carrying over, something fancy. Two-tone floral, that's retiring. And these two, I believe, are carrying over. And the Petal Park here, you've got a 40% savings, so the stamp set is now $13.80. We have an apple set, Apple Harvest, 60% saving on this stamp set, so it's reduced to $9.60. We've got a stamp set here, The Very Occasions, the Very Best Occasions, that one's retiring. Cottage Wreath is going. Now I need to check on this Season of Chic, because I believe the dies are going, but I'm not sure what's going on with the stamp set. I have to find out about that one. Now this one is a carryover. But the bundle will be retiring. So if you're in like this one and the dies that go with it, then I would highly recommend that you buy it before the bundle price is unavailable. Regal Reindeers is retiring. Biggest Glow, Perched in a Tree, Ringed with Nature. This also has a coordinating a hybrid embossing folder and die cut. This one is 40% saving, going to $13.80. And then you have the Celebrate with Tags, 50% savings, $11.50. Zoo Crew, this is retiring. The stamp set, the designer series paper, the dies, and the ribbon. The ribbon is discounted, 10% savings. Nope, 40% savings, my mistake. It's going to be $6. The Bird's Eye View will continue on onto the online store, I believe. Hey Chuck is retiring, the dies and the stamp set. Our Easter Bunnies, 50% savings, and that's going to be $9.50. And the Happy Labels, 50% savings, $12. And also Silly Goose, a 50% saving, $12.50. So the online savings will, the savings for anything that's being discounted that's retired is going to begin on April the 9th. Okay, so let's have a look. I think the Taco Fiesta is going online. We have Little Monkeys and retiring, and Biggest Wish retiring. This is a great sentiment set. Wish I'd have used that a little bit more. Hello Kiwi, 50% saving, now $10, or not now, but it will be. Share a Milkshake, another item at 50% off, will be $9.50. That's a great price for that. And then Phrases for All, 50% savings, $10.50. Friendship Royalty, that one's retiring. Little Dreamers, retiring. I'm sorry to go through it quickly, but I just want to make sure that the video is not too long. So all of the stamp sets on this page, that's page 58, 59. Hello Ladybug, Happy Hedgehogs, and Sweet Songbirds, those are going away. Playing in the Rain, carrying over. Everyday Thanks, retiring. By My Side, retiring. So you can see, I've just slashed through when things are retiring. This paper is carrying over, the Countryside paper. The embossing folder is retiring with a 40% saving, so it's going to be $5.10. This stamp set is retiring, as is the bundle. However, the dies are carrying over. We have Lasting Joy, 50% off, so that's a savings, $10. And this one's carrying over, the textured florals and the dies, but the bundle price is going to be retiring. Quiet Meadow, another favorite of mine. Timeless Arrangements, some great sentiments in this one. This is retiring, and the dies. Darling Details, stamp set dies bundle going. Just My Type is also retiring. This is another favorite, Earth and Elegance. These are retiring. The Spanish version is going to be on sale, 10% savings at $23.40. The Wavy Twine is going to be a 10% savings, $6.30. So those are all going away. Courage and Faith, that's going to be carrying over. Hope and Prayer is going to be retiring. Places in the Heart is retiring. Time Together, the stamp set and the dies bundle are retiring. Country Boutique, this one is retiring and is a 60% savings. That's a great price, $9.20 for that stamp set. There is a coordinating punch, and that will come up. This one here, Here's to Love, this is going to carry over onto the online store. Everlasting Beauty is retiring with a 10% savings of $23.40, and Kindness Expressions, I believe, is carrying over. Now, the Gone Fishing is carrying over, but the Designer Series paper and the embossing folder will be retiring. The bundle price will be retiring. The embossing folder has got a 20% savings of $10. All of the stamp sets on this page are retiring. That's page 80 to 81. Supremely Awesome, it's a Science Construction Zone. We have all of the spread on here retiring as well. Next Destination has a 50% savings, so that's going to be $12. He's All That and Sweet and Precious, those will be going away too. This one, Grassy Grove, is going to be carrying over, whereas Oceanfront and Wild and Sweet will be retiring. We have the Stargazing Suite with the products retiring here. There's a 40% savings on the Designer Series paper, and that's going to be $7.50. This is a carryover here, and I believe this one is Legendary Ride as well, carrying over. So on this page, just the On the Ocean, and the dies will be retiring too. We have Fun on Wheels retiring. This Crafting With You will be carrying over. The bundle will be going away. So if you want to buy this, buy the bundle now and save your 10%. We have Enjoy the Rhythm, Brewed for You, and A Level Complete. These are all retiring. And the Enjoy the Rhythm, there's a 50% savings there. So the stamp set will become $10.50. So next up we have the Inked Botanicals Sweet Collection. There's a savings of 20% on the Designer Series paper. And these other parts are going to be retiring. I believe the punches are continuing. Layering Leaves is carrying over. In the Moment is retiring. Go to Greetings is retiring. Bottled Happiness is retiring, as is Bold Boutique. Sorry, it's not Bold Boutique, it's Bold Bouquet. I was like, hang on a second, what? Here we go, Wild Life Wonder, Scenic Wonders, 50% savings on this, as well as a 50% savings on the Seaside Bay. I love this one too. Oh, one of my favorites here, Masterfully Made, Sweet Collection is going away. The stamp set and dies, as well as the Designer Series paper. There's a saving of 30% on that. Vertical Blooms, we're now on page 104. 50% savings on this stamp set. Days to Remember going away. This one's carrying over Coffee with Friends. All the stamp sets here are retiring. So we've got Marvelous Nature, 40% saving. Botanical Layers, 60% saving. And Your Path Awaits, 50% saving. And we have Love for You, 50% saving. The turtles are carrying over. Enchanted Butterflies, this is retiring with a 40% savings. Fresh as a Daisy, the Sweet is retiring, but the dies and the flower stamp set here are carrying over. The bundle's retiring. The paper will have a 20% saving, and the gems there will have 40% saving. Beauty of the Reef, this is carrying over, but the bundle price will be retiring. Waves of Inspiration, this is retiring. And all of the stamp sets on this page as well. So we've got Artistically Inked, Prized Plant, 50% saving, $10 cost. Softly Sketched, so pretty this is. This is going to be retiring. And we have Around the Bend. It's my understanding that the stamp set is retiring, but the dies are carrying over. Alphabet. These ones are going to be retiring. Stamped with Love is carrying over. And we have, I'm just going to show you here which are the, or tell you which are the retiring ones. The Berry Harvest, and that's got a 50% savings. It's in the Stars, Rays of Light, favorite of mine, Spiral Die, Timeless Tiles with a 40% savings. Then we have, this is going to be Snow Crystal, 50% savings, Perfectly Detailed, 60% saving. Now these are the ones that are all the large size stamps. Okay, so let's go on. So as you know, we have in colors that last for 2 years. They're on trend colors. So the colors that are going to be retiring are Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis. So if any of these are your favorites, check your inventory, see what you have, see if you need to get the ink refills for those colors that you like. The stamping blends will be going on sale for these colors come April the 9th. So there's going to be $6 each as opposed to $10. Now, just as a side note here, as I'm going through my catalog, we will be, the pricing of some of these products will be going up. Some of our staples, you know, it's just one of those factors of doing business these days. You know, whether we go to the grocery store, we go to Target, we go anywhere, prices are increasing, costs are increasing, unfortunately. And to keep themselves afloat and to keep doing business, then it is going to be necessary for stamping up to increase in prices. So this is also something to take into consideration. Cardstock packs will be increasing in price. Ink refills will be increasing in price. Blends will be increasing in price. So if any of those things are something that you can invest in now before the price increases, then I would strongly recommend it. Okay, and also our core colors are going to be increasing in prices too for cardstock. So you can see here a few other things that are going to be increasing in prices. Now obviously our ink colors, again you'll see that they've got, these will be retiring because they are going out and will be coming back with new colors. And also the new core colors, those will be retiring too. And you can see just a few price increases here that I've marked on my catalog here so that I know. Okay, so let's have a look over here. We've got, we're now at page 126 and 127. So you've got cellophane bags are retiring, the in-color treat bags are going away, and the envelope treat boxes. Now these are great. If you like to create little 3D projects, those will be a great savings. They're 40% savings, $4.80. Now I can tell you these will probably sell out quite quickly once we hit April the 9th. Okay, vellum. See my sad face? Vellum is retiring. So we have some specialty paper. You've got several of these retiring, and those will be at saving prices too. So you can always pause my video and take a look at the images if you need to, so that you can get a little bit more detail. And then we're going on to our designer series paper, and I'm on page 129 now. Papers carrying over. This is unusual. Most of our papers usually come in and go out, but it's nice to see some things carrying over. 50% savings here on the Delightfully Eclectic. Now this is a huge pack of paper, so that's a great price there. Earth and Elegance, Fresh as a Daisy, Gorgeous Gingham, the Shops Fishing, Inked Botanicals. You can see there that we've got a few savings, but those will all be retiring. And then we have the same here, retiring. This one is retiring, I believe. Yeah, it is retiring. And so you can see here we've got a few savings on some of these as well, and the vellum basics. Going on over into our Memories and More, and I'm at page 135. These ones will be retiring. Slight price increase. Craft note cards retiring. These are fabulous and definitely worth getting if you have that opportunity to pop those into your card. And envelopes, slight price increase on these as well. So if that's something that you can purchase now, I would strongly suggest, so that you have it in your stash before the prices increase. Very Vanilla disappearing, retiring. It's interesting because it is a color that I don't typically use. Now you can see a few things on here, a few prices increasing on this page here. We're on page 136, 137. embossing powders are being reconfigured. They're being produced by a different manufacturing company. So it's going to be interesting to see those. But let's see, you've got the decorative masks are retiring. Those ones are. And then these are just some price increases that you will see across the board with a few different things. So again, if you're in the position to purchase some of these things now before they go up, then I definitely would recommend it. And let's see what's next. Okay, we have my favorite multi-purpose liquid glue, Tombow green glue, is increasing slightly by 50 cents. And a few other just small increases there on some other adhesives. Now we're going on to our embellishments, and typically you find when embellishments come to retire that they are discounted. So you got some great savings, 30%, 40%, 40%, 10% here on these items there. And then we're going over on to the next spread, page 140, 141. So good opportunity to pause here if you need to, so that you can check out all the things that are going on here. We've got some retiring, some carryovers, retiring, retiring, retiring. So anything that's got a slash across it is going to be retiring. And then I've got underneath it what the price is, the savings. Oh, sad to see my gilded leafing is going. Absolutely love it. These are fun. I used these recently at a class, the vintage bottle shaker domes. These are another favorite of mine, the brushed metallic dots. Really like those. Oh, and these, I really loved these ones, number 6 here, the in color dots. Beautiful tone to them and very pretty. So worth taking a look and seeing what the savings are on those. Then we move over to ribbons. So everything on this page is retiring. Some of them are saving, some of them are staying the same price. But yeah, some 40%, 20%, 30%, 10% savings there. So worth getting some ribbons in stock. And then we have a few more items retiring on this page as well. Moving on to our terrific tools, we have a couple of price increases, but nothing too substantial, just a few, with like a $1 increase. Okay, so we've got punches. Now the 2 3/8 of an inch punch is carrying over. Now this one I wasn't sure if it was carrying over or not, but it's retiring. And we've got a carryover here, but the monkeys are retiring. Okay, and you can see other punches there that are retiring, and some with some great savings there, 50% savings on punches. So well worth getting those when you can. And if you get those domes, you definitely want to get the punch too, and vice versa. All right, and so we have a couple of blocks that are retiring. Block A, G, and I. This is a really thin one that's used for sentiments. You got your tiny A block, and then the H is a larger block that you could use for sentiments and such. Couple of little price increases. The clear caddy is going to be obviously retiring because that doesn't fit all of the blocks anymore. Let's see, and then we have our embossing machine, and we have dies over here. And these are dies that are coordinating with stamps that are retiring, and you have a few savings here. So this is when you've got a savings of something like 50% on the dies. You obviously want to order those separately or rather than the bundle price if they're retiring. Okay, so daisies carrying over, these carrying over, these carrying over. We've got the retiring, carrying over, retiring, 20% savings on these dies, 40% savings on the bicycles, and 20% saving here on the earth and texture dies. I think these are beautiful. If you haven't got these, I would definitely consider putting an order in for those. Excuse me. Oh, I haven't slashed through those, but these are going away. And those are retiring. Hey Chuck, Lazy Days, Let's Go Shopping, Little Dream. Okay, sorry about that. Dog barking at delivery. Always good, right outside the window there. Okay, so where was I? So got a few products retiring here. This one's carrying over, but the bundle price is going to be retiring. And then we have a few more here, so you can see retiring, 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 got some savings going on, and this one's carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. Okay, so we have our selection of standalone dies, or the dies that coordinate but no longer offered as a bundle. So you can see, probably easier to say this one's carrying over around the bend. We have our deckled rectangles carrying over. If you don't have the crackers and treat box, it's definitely worth having. It's just so fun to, make little favors and have something that's easy to cut out and use. The alphabet a la mode is carrying over. And then what else do we have here? So you can see carryover, carryover, anything else is retiring. You've got these ones are carrying over, the nested essentials are carrying over, but you can see some really great savings, 50% savings on these dies and those ones there. So yep, 50% savings on these dies. That one's 30, 60 on this one, and I love it when you can get words that are die cut out. Those are really fun. All right, let's see. So we've got some retiring things going on. Sentimental Park is carrying over. Something Fancy carrying over. Stylish Shapes, thank goodness, is carrying over. Wanted to say some more great words. These are carrying over. But favorite again, tailored tag, tailor-made tags. This is a really good, basic tool. Love the scallops. Those are going. And then we have embossing pole folders. And you can see some here that are retiring, and a few that have got discounts there. This is one that I use a lot. Time Worn Type is retiring. I'm grateful that the Timber's carrying over. Raindrops, that's so sweet. That's retiring. The Quatrefoil Tiles, I love that one too. That's retiring. So just give you a moment to look at that page. So, and there we have it. That's it. And obviously these host sets, these will be going away too. So I hope that that's helpful to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and I'll be happy to help you out and place an order. You can contact me on my email, sarah@projectstamp.com. And we will be looking forward to welcoming the new catalogue. Let me just pull that out here for you. Very different look. Very excited to share the new catalogue with you. And this will be starting, let's see, and this goes on sale May 1st. And I will be getting catalogues out to current customers. If you don't currently work with a demonstrator and would like to receive a catalogue, then please do reach out. sarah@projectstamp.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.